Alright. Welcome to Magic 2. I'm just going to show you the intro screen once, and then you will never ever see it again because it takes way too long to load. I have no idea why they decided to make the title screen. I mean, that artwork looks pretty fine and everything. You see, like, the faces and the rock and everything. That's not bad. The problem is, however, it takes so long. You have to wait for it to load up like that. Anyways, allow me to save the game here so we never have to come back and go through the title screen again. So, I already have a party rolled up, so we're going to go to the towns. Not the towns, just towns. Whatever. Choose party. Yes, 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 yes. Leave the inn. And so we start off on our adventure. Fantastic adventure awaits you. Challenging quests abound and battles innumerable must be fought. You have the might to emerge victorious. Only time will tell. And this is, well, this would be Kron, where we transferred through from the wire, or at least we would if this would have been a party imported, but instead we're just starting with a native party to Kron. And of course, whenever we start, we just have basic weapons and no armor, so buy the best armor that you can to start. It might be better off for you to buy your scale armor and a helmet to start off with, but after you outfit everybody with the best armor that you have, you'll still have enough money left over for well, any sort of other equipment that you need to buy, be it weapons or magic herbs or whatever. So just buy the best that money can buy for you right now. And that should be all of us, and as I said, we will have plenty of gold left over for weapons and armor should we need it. But I don't believe we do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy magic herbs, because they're like a general first aid kit. And I'm going to buy as many green tickets as I can carry. Why? Well, because this game was intended for people who had finished Might and Magic 1. Thusly, it's very easy for you to wander outside and just get killed right off the bat. To avoid this, we need to head to the arena and hand in those green tickets and fight our foes and get our first level that way. We can go out and fight other monsters, it's just that that's the safest for right now. Alright, we're sufficiently geared up. Everybody's got short swords, spears, mauls, large knives, or small clubs. It's pretty much sufficient for what we need. And besides, I want to keep a little bit of gold left over just in case somebody gets knocked unconscious or killed or whatever. And let me share the gold real quick. Share gold, yes. It's all done at a flat rate this time, no 1-to-3 ratios or whatever. Just so you know, straight across from the inn is where the gateway house is, and that will be the temple. And just to see a list of services we offer, you have donations for 100 gold pieces each, healing, realignment, and a bunch of cleric spells, which honestly, Greldon is just ways too... well, he can learn some, but they are ways too expensive for right now. And that door we just skipped up will be the training grounds, but we don't have enough experience to train, so we won't go there. Yes, the walls are solid in this game. Brain detoxification, that's if you want to get rid of secondary skills. And you might want to later on if you pick any up early on. Because while they give you a okay boost to one statistic, they also give you a very even nastier decrease to another statistic. And this would be the arena. And this is our first fight ever, against a bunch of mini-Rexes. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that the fight's a little bit different, or at least a lot different from the NES version. It's more just a bit different inside of, or from the PC version. And if you think the music's bad, you should see the Sega Genesis version of this. I might just show you guys just once for reference here real quick, but not in this episode, not in this run-through of it. And you got your basic standard level 1 gear, spells, whatever. And Groudon already went down. Well, I just have to rest them, pack them up real quick. And of course, Flame Arrow, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they usually don't kill people. Once a person goes down, they just pay attention to the other people who are still standing. And since it's going to be a slugfest, I'll just hold down the turbo button. Oh, that's right, we have a turbo button. Well, watch this. That was fast. So, as you can see, they have an ability to be able to make the fights just really quickly by having absolutely everybody auto-attack. And this will really burn through encounters if we come across any trivial ones. But the ones at the start, you know, at the very start, nothing's a trivial fight. But anyways, we win our first fight. And it'll just keep on going. It'll keep tabs of how many battles you fight. And you can get a ton of experience inside this game. There's so much that just absolutely the previous version just pales in comparison to this. In fact, you'll find out that the experience, the levels, the power that you can get in this game is just absolutely mind-boggling. And that message I just accidentally skipped past said that not everybody survived, but the person carrying the ticket got 200 gold pieces. So I'll rest real quick, because Groudon got knocked unconscious. And we will cancel out. Remember, Y button cancels, B button selects, or I think it's A button depending on how I have my setup here. This is the first case of censorship that you'll see. The Flesh Eaters, well, normally in the Sega Genesis version, that's not a club they have in their hand, it's normally a squirming hand. But, whatever. We'll have Groudon cast, turn undead. OMG, it actually works this time, as intended. And since this fight's pretty much over, let's turn. Yay! And right at the very start, it's not too overly exciting, it's just, you know, trying to get yourself a little bit better along. Now the only problem I don't like is you can't see whenever you're casting who needs healed. You have to look beforehand and then cast whenever you have the menu pulled up. It's a little backwards, but what can you do? And of course you can see who you're healing whenever you're in the middle of a fight too. That much is good. I'm not sure if Apparition does much of anything. It frightens a bunch of people, but it doesn't say frightening does. And there you go. You can see the fights are just running a lot more smoothly than the NES version could. I'm winner! And I'm going to get rest. And night encounters can occur, but they're with less frequency inside a town, even if you're resting inside the arena itself. And again, we're going to try to apparition them, just to cut down the number of attacks that they successfully score on us. Oops. Yeah, Flame Arrow is pretty good for just picking off weak targets, because it always hits, unlike melee attacks which have a chance to miss. And Beetles are a little bit more difficult because they have, you know, tough exoskeleton. Keep your cleric's health up.